Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my team career mode. Welcome back to round 4 at IMOLA, guys. This time we've got a sprint Grand Prix and the normal Grand Prix, our very first of my team career mode, and we're gonna see how it pans out as we go in to qualifying here. Sorry guys, I just woke up, and the car, because I'd say this is a fast-ish track. You have very fast speed and low speed corners. This is our first quali lap, and the car feels alright. It doesn't feel as hooked up as the normal cars would be. As we go on our second qualifying lap here, Carlos Sainz is all over us, and he's taken us out. Why have you done that then? And you can see we've damaged the floor, and that's our Q1 over. So before it even started, our Q1's over, and we're P18, and he didn't even get a penalty for that. As we go to the race.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. An immense lap from Carlos Sainz yesterday puts him in pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Perez, Jenson Button, and Russell. Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Magnussen, and Mick Schumacher. Ocon, Norris, Pierre Gasly, and Bottas. Joe, Vettel, Alex Albon, and Williams. Ricciardo, Latifi, Tsunoda, and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. And with preparations almost complete.
Right guys, for this sprint we're going to go maximum attack, low fuel as possible to try and get to the end of the race, and we're attacking everybody because it's qualifying sprint. We're getting set up. We're going to aim the car for in the middle of Guan Yu Zhou and Vettel, and we're going to set doing an almighty send to try and get us high in this race. So we go to 5 red lights for the Imola sprint, and lights that, and away we go, and we get a very laboured start here. We're going to get mugged off the start by Daniel Ricciardo here. Latifi and Tsunoda behind us. We're going to switch to the inside, and we're going to send it down the inside of the first 3 cars, and you can see Guan Yu Zhou and Bottas having a bit of a battle overhead. Albon is on our outside. We're going to go down the outside of Guan Yu Zhou for the inside of the first quarter, then to the outside. Very nice move, very nice start to the Grand Prix here. Later on lap 1, we're sizing up Bottas for a move through Aqua and Menacali. Mate, he gets a bit squeamish out of there. We're going to set to the outside, and we're going to make the move. Not many people make the move late down there. Very nice move, and we're making up places. As lap 2, we mug off Gasly and get the same exact move done. That's 2. We keep a counter for this weekend. As we come up to Aqua Menacali again, lap 6 here, and is Schumacher going to be the next culprit of the late braking move? As we do it again, we're actually on a roll through this corner and making this move stick. I've not seen any other cars do it. We move on to lap 7 here, and now we're making a move on Lando Norris. He's going to be a bit harder AI to pass in this corner, I believe. We come from a long way back, side by side into the corner. He bumps over the curb, and we get the move done. It was harder to complete, I'm not going to lie. As we move on to a couple of laps later, our teammate Jenson Button is making a move on Sergio Perez, ran the outside. Can he get the move done? As Russell goes through, and he just can't get it done, guys. As we move on to lap 8, you know what time it is. We're going to go round the outside of Fernando Alonso. It's much harder than before. Brake early, bump over the curb, and we get the move done. We are in 10th place here, and this would be a good position for the race. Oh, Ocon gets a bit squeezy out there. Oh, he's bottled it. Oh, we nearly contact the back of him there. Ocon bottled the last corner, so we get a 3rd place. We are in 9th place, and it is looking all good for the start of tomorrow's race. I think there's rain forecasted as well. So as you can see here, Hamilton's 7th as well. So we're going to come along the line and finish P9. P9 in the qualifying sprint. It ain't too bad at all. I said we was going to go and attack today, and that's what we did. We attacked the shit out of it, and we got a driver of the day, which is even better. What a race! What a race that was. We got one free position, and the rest were hard worked moves. Really was. Button gets some points actually. Gets 3 points. Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz, Max Verstappen. Ain't too bad. But yeah, guys, we're gonna set up for this race. There's rain forecast, heavy rain, so it looks like we might be starting on the wet tyres. But yeah, guys, let's go to the actual Imola Grand Prix. Let's do this.
Welcome once again to the Autodromo Internazionale Enzo e Dino Ferrari. The clue's in the name. This is very much Ferrari home turf, and the locals will be out in force today to support their team in what we hope will be a magnificent spectacle of motorsports. On then to the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Unlike most Formula One tracks, Imola is driven anti-clockwise and offers our drivers today just over 3 miles of glistening wet tarmac to negotiate. It's made up of a roughly equal split of 9 right-hand turns and 10 left-hand. Watch the drivers on the way into turn 16. Managing their speed there will be crucial, with the rain only adding to the difficulty of that downhill braking section, which then, of course, leads into the track's longest straight, though no DRS there today, of course. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and a very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Russell, Sergio Perez, and Button, Magnussen, William, Norris, and Fernando Alonso, Joe, Gasly, Esteban Ocon, and Ricciardo, Vettel, Hamilton. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Yuki Tsunoda and Valtteri Bottas, Latifi, Mick Schumacher, Stroll, and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. Well, it's not going to be plain sailing for our drivers today, although with the sky falling as it is, perhaps sailing isn't too far from the truth. Anthony Davidson could be a wet one today. Great to have you with us. What are your thoughts?
It is a touch damp, isn't it? Well, as a driver, there are 3 big things to worry about when racing in these kind of conditions: standing water, tyre temperature and visibility. Judging distance to the cars around you is really tricky when you're driving through the vast amounts of spray that these wet weather Pirelli tyres kick up.
Right, guys, we are set up for the race, and I think it's only going to be a one-stop race today. We're going to underfuel the car because we don't know if there's going to be an opportunity for a safety car. But I mean, we're going at quite a slow pace anyway, so we should save some fuel. Absolutely mug them on the line and get a perfect start. I don't know. It's our first time in the rain, so here we go. Lights out, and away we go. Our first initial getaway isn't too scrubby. We slap on the ERS and we're like a rocket. Like a rocket, guys. Send it down the outside of Perez and Button, and we're going to go all the way. We're going to go down the outside of Russell as well. We're in P3. P3 in the Grand Prix. Put Russell wide. We're in P3, boys. We're in P3. Can we keep this for the rest of the race? Can we maybe get past the Ferraris? I don't think we've got pace in the car to actually do it. But as you can see, we're just trying to, without using the ERS, we're just trying to naturally build a gap. As we go actually 2 laps later, Verstappen and Perez, it's a multi-21 situation here, and they are absolutely having a tussle into Acromenicali. As we go on to lap 4 here, we've done some body damage on the curbs because we've been, like, I'm not gonna lie, guys, we've been riding the curbs. As you can see here, the next lap later, because we've been riding the curbs, you can see the state of the car. The car has just lost all pace as Max Verstappen is on our outside and sizing us up for a move, but he doesn't get the move done. As lap 6 we are going into the pits, and I don't know if they do any, like, we're going in a lap early and Button stays out, so I don't know if we can have any floor fixes or anything like that, but hopefully we get a perfect, and that's really good. So we're out. It was a really good pit stop, and obviously we're pretty much. Are we gonna Max Verstappen's behind us because I believe he clipped his wing on the back of our car, and we're out. We just got to. As you can see, the rain stopped, so it's gonna be dry weather tyres soon. So I don't know. Maybe if we want to take the risk and go a bit earlier, but we won't be able to. Or go a bit longer on intermediates because they can kind of become dry tyres by the time we get there. As we move on to lap 10, we're still in the same position. We've made a couple positions. Perez is behind us now. I believe Max Verstappen is pretty much out of the race here. Ooh, we get really squidgy on the line there, and Perez is sizing us up for the move down the outside. We cover him off, and we just about cover him off here. As we can see, Button is in the pits, and I believe we're not going to jump him in the pit stops. We're a bit too far back. I believe it's because we've had a slow lap, and because we've got no pace in the car, because where we get our downfalls from is from the bottom of the floor of the car, and because it's damaged, we pass Hamilton in the pits as we get the fastest lap, and this time around we're going to pass Button into P10, so that's good. It's good. We didn't think we would pass him, but we did in the end. As we come through lap 11, I believe that more people have come in the pits with another fastest lap here. Fastest man on the circuit at the moment. We're back up to P6. It's looking all good all at the moment to keep the P3 position. Even though our bottom of our floor is missing, we've got pace, as Perez is going to make a move round outside to the inside of the next corner. We just about pip him to it. He goes on the grass here, and that gives Button the opportunity to pass him, as he did. We move to lap 14 now, and we get squirmish out the last corner here. Me and Button are going to have a drag race to turn 1 here. He's gone round the outside. Can he make it stick? We nearly touch tyres there. We squeeze him out and get the move done. We go on the grass down lap 15. Akram and Akali here. Ooh, we break a bit too late into there. Russell and Button are having a ding-dong battle behind us. I believe it might be ready for slick tyres here, because it's really getting really dry. We could maybe stay out for lap. You can see from that graphic there, the underneath of our car is absolutely buckled, and I could retire maybe, but I'm not going to do that. We don't do that here at William Rumsey HD. As you can see here, Button nearly connects with the back of me, and we're going to go in. This could, because we've got no floor on dry tyres, the car's going to be a dog to drive. It's not too bad in the wet, but it's going to be a dog to drive. And it looks like, because Button stayed out, we could be looking at P4, P5 here, because we've got no pace in the car. As soon as it goes fully dry, it's game over. We have to have the laps of our life. Perez comes through on the back of Russell, and we just about stay out in front of Perez. You can see here, look, I've got no turning. It's like I've got no front wing, but Perez tried to make a move there as well, which was quite weird. It was really weird. You can see there's no pace in the car at all. We can't keep up. Carlos Sainz posted fastest lap as everybody else comes in the pits who stayed out. And yep, I was correct, guys. The Button's well out in front. He's like 2 seconds and we're not gonna put. He made 2 seconds up on that last lap. We could have stayed out, and then he could have went in. He probably made the decision last minute. As Dan are inside, Russell tries to make a move there, and we quickly cut him off because we want to keep that Mercedes behind us. And at the moment, it's looking good. It's looking good for P3 and 4. First podium and a 4th place wouldn't be too bad. As Russell goes down our inside on lap 18 here, we're going to send it down the outside. He cuts the corner, and we absolutely bottle on the side of the curb here. That was disgusting. Oh, we're going to make a move. Oh, this is Lewis Hamilton here chasing Sebastian Vettel, and he can't get the move done. Oh, and that's what oh, Jesus Christ, the Haas has lost as a part of bodywork as well. That's what you get, George Russell. For near enough taking me out, that's what you get. As we go to lap 24, we're still in the same position. Tyres are absolutely gone here, and we go to lap 18 here to wait, what is going on? Oh, I believe I've done a thingy. We go to lap 31, and Lewis Hamilton is trying to make his way around the outside. He thinks much better of it, and he's going to get sized up by Lando Norris here. So in lap 32, Hamilton's going to try around to the inside here, try and make a move. We're going to go around the outside. He gets slow off the corner, and Alonso Ocon is going to size him up for a move, and we come to the line and we get P4. P3 and 4 isn't too bad for the Constructors' Championship. Sorry about that replay, guys. I did lose the footage, so I had to go back and do the replay. That's what I will do from now on. I'm just showing you guys the bits I did update in the actual recording for the video, just to show you guys what I did update. So it was a very, very good Grand Prix weekend. So guys, if you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, smack the bell down below. Thank you for being with me on this experience, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.